Thank you. Good evening, Elmhurst District 205 community, board members, staff, family, students, and community partners. My name is Tanya Daniels, and I'm the Chief of Staff and Communications for Elmhurst School District 205. It is my honor to welcome you this evening to our 2025 State of the District. Tonight, we celebrate progress, partnership, and purpose, and the remarkable people who make Elmhurst District 205 such a special place to learn, grow, and lead. Our purpose tonight is simple but powerful. Outline our vision and strategic goals, aligning past, present, and future priorities, to inform and inspire, sharing the district's progress, achievements, and upcoming goals to keep the community informed and engaged, and to strengthen community engagement, transparency, and accountability as we reflect on the district progress aligned to the strategic plan, address opportunities, and unite family, staff, and partners around a shared vision for the district's future. We'll begin tonight with a message from our Board of Education President, Athena Arvanites, followed by a look back at the referendum journey, a review of our strategic plan, a celebration of our student achievement results, and a look ahead at the exciting work still to come. Please join me in welcoming our Board President, Athena Arvanites.
Thank you. Welcome. Sorry if we're distracted at all by a little noise over here to the side, but if it's kids in a building, we're all happy, right? On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight. We are excited to share the current state of the district. But first, a few acknowledgments and thank yous. We have many school board members here tonight. If you can please stand and wave. Kelly Henry, Kelly Assef, Beth Hostler, Courtney Troutman, Nikki Slowinski, and Brian Bresnahan. These board members are a highly engaged board. We are a highly engaged board who puts students at the heart of our decision making while recognizing the complexities of education. Thank you to each of you for your time and your commitment to our board team and the community. A special thank you to Mayor Levin, who made it out here tonight. Where is he? Wave. There he is. I'd like to thank you, the Alderman, Park Board, for our collaboration and partnership as we work together to keep Elmhurst a highly sought-after community. One aspect of our great community that I hope our residents see in our work together is our shared core value of doing our best to preserve the aspects of our community that makes us safe, welcoming, strong, and uniquely Elmhurst. We look forward to many more years of success as we continue to work to provide our community with great schools, strong Park District programs, and ample community resources. I'd also like to thank some of the PTA members, Foundation 205 members, boosters, parents, students, and staff who are here in attendance tonight. Your support for every aspect of each student's life is profound and has a tremendous impact. From the fall festivals to ensuring each student has a winter coat, while also providing support for extra and co-curricular efforts, D205 would not be able to educate in the way that we do today without your engagement in our daily life, so thank you. A shared value of both the Board of Education and the district administration is to provide a safe, encouraging, and nurturing learning environment that maximizes learning and growth for all students. In a few moments, Superintendent Campbell will share a review of our school district data, confirming we are on the right path forward in supporting each child to realize their full potential. By the end of her presentation, I hope you see what I see, an evolving school district that is making great strides in the right direction, as expected by our Elmhurst community, and more importantly, for the betterment of our children. Each year, with the support of the Board of Education, the district analyzes data, like the data you're going to see tonight, to identify areas of continued improvement and create goals for each individual school that are based on their learners' needs. Administrators are hard at work implementing sound professional development and partnering with staff, students, and families to create pathways towards student success. It is a process that takes time, patience, and continual monitoring to see if your efforts are having a positive impact. At this point in time, knowing we have more work to do, especially with our older students. We are pleased to see the collective upward momentum continuing throughout the district. I also would like to put a reminder out there in the room tonight. Although significantly important, there is more to a school than achievement. Schools are a place where children learn how to be good people and friends. Schools are a place where children can explore and wander in hopes of finding their place in the world. Schools are a safe place where children learn from experience, including failure, and how to pick themselves up and try again. We are so fortunate to have a community that is focused on and supports growth, development, and ultimately the whole child from their early years into adulthood. Thank you again for your commitment to our school and community and for your continued support of Elmhurst D205. Lastly, this past August, the board and district cut our final ribbon at our new and improved Madison Early Childhood Center, marking the last project of our $168.5 million referendum. This 5-year construction plan has brought Elmhurst 2 brand new elementary schools, beautiful Lincoln being one of them, enhanced safety and security and classroom spaces, as well as many large-scale renovation projects that brought updated collaboration spaces, media centers, and performance spaces throughout the entire district. We can proudly say that every project promised has been completed on time, within budget, and with incredible impact. I'd like to, for one last time, thank the community for their support of the district's referendum. I hope you see the value behind your investment each time you pass or enter one of our school buildings. And I can assure you, the Board of Education remains committed to continuing our fiscally responsible approach to maintaining and updating our facilities while enhancing the student educational experience in Elmhurst. Now, before Superintendent Campbell takes the microphone, we want to share with you a short video that captures the heart of the referendum journey. The before and after, the dreams turned into doors, and the walls that now hold the laughter and learning of a new generation of students. Hope you enjoy it.
In November of 2018, the Elmhurst community overwhelmingly approved a referendum committed to enhancing safety and security, expanding learning spaces, and addressing maintenance and infrastructure needs across all District 205 schools. Now, following the ribbon cutting on the newly renovated Madison Early Childhood Center, we are proud to share that every project included in the referendum has been completed. Thanks to the commitment from the D205 community across all of our schools, students and staff are benefiting from new and modernized facilities, the complete rebuild of 2 brand new school buildings, remodeled and expanded learning spaces, modernized classrooms with updated furniture and equipment, increased safety and security throughout all D205 schools, and the addition of a brand new transition center to support our young adult learners. This work completed during the referendum also included partnership with the City of Elmhurst, like improved flood management, further protecting our facilities and our community. The referendum totaled $168.5 million. The Board of Education added an additional $21 million in scope to meet evolving needs. And today, we can proudly say that the referendum projects were completed on time and within budget, funded solely through capital project dollars. This is an accomplishment we share together as a district, as a community, and as a team. Thank you for your trust, your investment, and your partnership in ensuring a bright future for all District 205 students.
Thank you. I am now honored to turn the microphone over to Dr. Keisha Campbell, our superintendent.
Well, hello, everyone. You can speak back. Welcome to tonight's State of the District. And I want to again say thank you to our Elmhurst D205 community, our board members that are here, our staff, our families, our students, and our partners. It's wonderful to see you all tonight as we reflect on a collective journey of where we've been, where we are, and where we're headed. This year's State of the District is a true celebration. It's a celebration of progress, of purpose, and partnership. We're here tonight to recognize the tremendous growth in student achievement and celebrate the highest number of exemplary schools that Elmhurst District 205 has ever seen. That is truly remarkable, and it is a testament to the dedication of every educator, every student and every family, every community member, and every partner that comes alongside who believes in our shared vision. I want to take a moment to recognize and thank the staff that are here tonight. The work that we do every day in our schools could not be possible without our amazing teachers, our staff, and our dedicated leaders. If you are a D205 staff member or a teacher that might be here, would you please stand so that we can recognize you? And if you are a part of district's leadership team and serve as an administrator either at a school level or district level, could you please stand? Thank you all. Thank you so very much. And I stand on behalf of all those that just stood. As we celebrate our wonderful accomplishments, we celebrate at our facilities, as we just saw in that recap video. We also celebrate the focus and the progress along the student journey of excellence. That has been our 5-year strategic plan, born from the voices of our community. Starting way back in 2021 and 2022 school year, through focus groups, through surveys, through forums, through data analysis, our stakeholders helped define a roadmap that connects our past, our present, and our future, and ultimately is what has brought us here today. Beginning from the outreach as the district embarked on a search for a new superintendent, to the feedback received during our strategic planning process, your feedback, community, has been consistent and clear. Top priorities for both surveys aligned and continue to guide our focus. Utilizing all of the information that has been gathered from our community, the student journey of excellence was built on 4 strategic priority areas. Each strategic priority area reflects our ongoing commitment to ensuring that every child, and from early childhood through graduation and transition, is consistently provided an opportunity to learn, grow, and experience belonging, connection, and joy. Before we get into the data, I want to take a moment to share some of the updates that have been made to the Illinois State School Accountability Framework. Last year, ISB changed the high school assessment from SAT to the ACT, and also beginning this fall, updated proficiency benchmarks to correspond to post-secondary expectations. As we share tonight, our ACT tables, you will see, have been calculated using concordance tables that allow for us to see consistent data comparison from the SAT to the ACT. And we are also reporting tonight ACT college and career readiness benchmarks. We applied the new ISB proficiency benchmarks to pass scores, utilizing these tables to better gauge student improvement over time. This year's 2024 and 2025 Illinois State Report Card reflects significant growth and strong performance. But behind every data point is a story. It's a story of teachers adapting instruction, students persevering, and families partnering with us to support learning at home. And one thing that's important to remember is that this story of learning is not always linear. This means that growth and learning doesn't happen at a consistent pace or in a straight line. Instead, growth is unique, it's multidimensional, and it involves periods of acceleration or even plateaus. But I know that everyone here tonight, on behalf of the staff and in and across all of our schools, work with intentionality every day to continue learning, continue growing, and we're so excited to share the results with you tonight from this intentional work. Now, as we move through the next slides, I will be sharing some data that is available on the Illinois State Report Card website as of this morning. And so while you will see a lot of information on the screen, I will narrate over each of the slides and just briefly share a few highlights. You ready? Let's go. So we're proud to share that once again, all District 205 schools are in the top 2 designation categories. We're also proud to share that more D205 schools earned an exemplary designation this year. That means that these schools are performing in the top 10% of Illinois schools with no underperforming subgroups. ISB has communicated that school designations actually will possibly be changing moving forward, and the details of those changes have not yet fully been released. However, on tonight, we're celebrating all of our school current summative designations. Can we please give our schools a round of applause? I'm so happy to share that D205 has continued to demonstrate consistent upward momentum, both elementary across our both elementary as well as our middle schools. We've seen ELA proficiency levels continue to increase in grades 3 through 5, and noticeably in grades 6 to 8 have seen an astounding 19% increase since 2022 of students meeting and exceeding proficiencies. ELA performance amongst some of those specific student groups highlights our areas of progress, as well as our continued opportunity for targeted instructional support. For emergent bilingual students, proficiency declined slightly from 30% in 2024 to 26% in 2025. And while below district averages, this group continues to show growth in language acquisition, indicating that stronger integration of language development will further support achievement. Math proficiency continues to show positive and consistent improvement across grades, with notable gains in both elementary as well as middle school performances. Math proficiency has grown 9% across grades 3 through 8 since 2022. And math performance among those specific student groups reflect both progress as well as continued areas of focus. The Illinois Science Assessment, ISA, is administered in grades 5 and 8, and results reflect strong and consistent growth across both grades. And overall, while science scores across the district to continue to improve, the results show that we need to continue with our practices of providing hands-on learning, building language skills, and adjusting instruction to meet our students' needs. As I mentioned before, last year was the first year that our high school students took the ACT as the state summative assessment in grades 9 through 11. And now I'll share some of those results. ACT proficiency for class of 2026 rose 12% using the new ACT Illinois State benchmarks. And it also reflects a 10% increase utilizing the career and college readiness benchmarks. We saw increases in ELA proficiency for the 3 student groups. However, it's clear that we still have more work to do. We also saw growth on the ACT exams in math with above average proficiency for each grade level, with slight increase from the prior years. While we are encouraged by this trend, please hear me, we also know that there is still more work to be done. When looking specifically at students groups, we see a decrease in the percentage of our emergent bilingual and our low-income students meeting those math benchmarks, and an increase in students with IEPs meeting the benchmark. This data continues to be an area of focus for our school teams and the analysis moving forward with our very strategic and targeted plans. Because this is our first year taking the ACT Science Assessment, there aren't any Illinois Science Assessments to ACT concordance tables to create the comparison. So our efforts will continue to focus on increasing the amount of our students reaching proficiency based on the ACT college and career benchmarks. The student demographic groups also highlight that need to continue our efforts, as mentioned before, making sure that we continue to meet the needs of students. And again, this data analysis and work continues. Access for English language learners is an annual English language proficiency assessment used in Illinois and in many states actually to measure how well emergent bilingual learners are developing their skills in listening, speaking, reading, and writing in English. We are pleased to report that more students scored at proficient level this year than in any previous year. Notably, in this data, York High School specifically experienced an 8% increase year over year in proficiency levels. Although advanced placement performance is not an ISBE indicator that contributes to York High School's overall summative designation, it is a very important indicator that we track here in District 205. An increase in the number of students taking advanced placement exams is important because it reflects access, readiness, and preparation for college-level learning as AP courses expose students to college-level rigor while still yet in high school. The data here shows that our continued efforts to increase involvement in AP courses has proven successful, with a steady increase in involvement and success in advanced placement performance, with a 6% increase in students taking AP courses and a 13% increase in our pass rates. A higher pass rate coupled with increasing the number of exams taken means that we're not just expanding access to AP courses. What it means is we're expanding opportunities for success in AP courses. Freshman on track is a key predictor of high school success, and York's freshman on track in the 24-25 school year was at 98%. This is also an increase from previous years. Comparing 22 to 25, we continue to see a slight increase in the rate of our graduation at 94.6% this past year. And this is a metric that we continue to monitor and work to increase. Our York Dukes continue to reach new heights each year. In 2025, there were 599 graduates that will and are, should I say, attending 154 different schools across 36 states. And as we focus on ensuring that students are not only college and also career and life ready, approximately 10% of our student body focused on a career and technical schools entering the workforce directly or joining the military. A tremendous 314 students received the President's Award for Educational Excellence. 59 received the Illinois State Seal of Biliteracy. At this moment, can we please take a pause and give our students and staff a round of applause for this progress? High quality curriculum can only be impactful when paired with high quality teaching and learning, professional learning. We are building teachers' expertise. We're elevating instructional practices, and we are focusing deeply on continuing to deepen our content knowledge. Because we know that our educators are the most important factor in student success. Our D205 staff has deeply and continues to be deeply invested in learning and growing. There has been a conscious effort to uphold high expectations for staff that foster intellectual development and growth. And one of the things, hear me, that sets D205 apart is how intentional we are when it comes to professional learning for our staff, because we know that as the adults grow, it has a direct impact on our student experience. We know that achievement doesn't happen in isolation. It grows, as already shared by our board president, from a strong foundation of relationships and belonging. And there are many factors that play a part in that. District 205 has a strong commitment to educate, engage, and empower our students. And we also have a responsibility to ensure that students have a learning environment that foster positive culture and relationships. We know that truly preparing students for college and career and life extends beyond a curriculum. So our approach goes beyond academic mastery to ensure that every student engages in meaningful learning experiences where they learn how to collaborate with peers, show kindness, adapt when plans change, and respond constructively when they encounter setbacks or disappointments. That's called life. Utilizing tools such as kindness in the classroom and monitoring survey results through 5 Essentials and Panorama allows us to educate the whole child in alignment with our learning environment priorities. Additionally, to maintain strong learning environments and to ensure that we're able to uphold these high expectations for students and staff, we started in the beginning of the 24-25 school year to implement a cell phone-free classrooms at York High School to mirror that of our middle and elementary schools. Over the past several years, there has been a national trend of increasing chronic absenteeism, and Elmhurst was not immune. Due to the focused actions of D205 staff and leaders and partnerships with our family and our community, we continue to see a dramatic reduction in chronic absenteeism rates, with a notable decrease of 18.5% at high school in 2025 compared to the highest rate that we saw in 2023. Though we have not returned to pre-pandemics, though we have returned to pre-pandemic rates in our elementary schools, we have not done so yet in our middle and our high schools, and we remain focused on this area and expect to continue to see continued declines. We've shared before in board meeting presentations that students who participate in extracurricular activities exhibit higher levels of academic motivation and achievement. We continue here in District 205 to provide robust extracurricular activities and monitor students' participation in those activities. But guess what? We also realize that several of our students remain active in extracurricular activities outside of the school-sponsored activities as well. We are a very active community. And over the past 3 years, we've added a wide range of co-curricular activities, and these are just a few, to ensure that all of our students are able to explore their passions and purpose, and we commit to continuing to do so. I'm not sure if you know this, and I'm not sure if you are aware, but here in District 205, we have a nationally recognized communications department who has received multiple awards over the last few years. This outstanding team, this mighty team of 3, continues to work diligently to ensure that we are communicating with the entire Elmhurst D205 community. From our new Hall Pass series to our National School Publication Relations Association awarded, printed, and mailed Community Connections newsletter, our communications team works diligently to keep our entire community informed and engaged like never before. Can we give them a round of applause? School safety remains a high priority. Through the referendum, every D205 school now features a secure vestibule, and our partnership with the Elmhurst Police Department continues to strengthen and be stronger than ever before. Our new Safety in 60 video series helps families stay informed. We continue to train and provide staff with support to proactively ensure that our schools and our buildings remain safe. As we continue to focus on attracting and retaining high-quality staff, our teacher retention rates have continued to steadily increase from 2022 to 2025. Our partnership with Elmhurst University continues to thrive, increasing our student teacher placements by 19% this year alone. Together, we are helping to grow the next generation of educators right here in Elmhurst, Illinois. The Illinois State Board of Education issues a financial profile score to districts across the state every year. And after reverting to our original accounting method to more accurately represent our revenues, the district's financial profile designation has improved, as expected, to ISBE's highest category of recognition. The 2024-25 Elmhurst District 205 financial results reflects the district's strong commitment to long-term financial stability and educational excellence. These results highlight the district's continued fiscal responsibility and strategic investments to support student success. Financial and operational effectiveness expands beyond just, though important, a balanced budget. It includes ensuring that funding is being directly reflected in student outcomes, such as curriculum resources, professional learning, and student-centered staffing allocations. We analyze every decision made to ensure that we are meeting the needs of all students and providing increased supports where it is needed most. As we look ahead, our focus is so clear: to keep growing, to keep connecting, and to keep learning with purpose, joy, and might I add, gratitude. We are so proud of our progress, but even more excited about where we are going. We are a district that remains on an upward trajectory. We will continue to refine our systems, elevate the student experience. Our story here in D205 is one of progress and purpose, and it's written by every student who walks through our doors every day. As we look ahead, we remain grounded in our mission and our vision to educate, to engage, and to empower all our students to be college, career, and you know the last part, life ready. In finance and operations, we will continue. That was my check to see if my audience was still awake. We're almost there. In finance and operations, we will continue prioritizing fund balance, sustainability, program longevity, and facility upkeep through purposeful and intentional capital investments, ensuring that our investments today remain strong tomorrow. We will continue to monitor all spending and financial decisions to track and monitor progress so we remain in the highest tiers of financial profiles. At the core of our progress is our commitment to continuous improvement. High quality curriculum, professional learning, and instruction, you know it, all of these together matters because it drives student outcomes. The progress shared in this year's Illinois State Report Card reflects measurable success in alignment with D205's student journey of excellence. It highlights areas of continued opportunity, including math proficiency in grades 6 through 12, as well as accelerating math growth for our multilingual learners, our students with individualized education plans, and those from economically diverse backgrounds across D205. And all of this means we're still on a journey. Together, we've built stronger schools, supported thriving students, and creating lasting impact. The future is bright. And tonight, we celebrate together, not just how far we've come, but how far we'll continue to go together. We will continue to refine our systems, elevate student voice, and strengthen our sense of community. Thank you to our families. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you to our amazing staff for your unwavering commitment. And thank you to our community partners, the city, the library, the Park District, Foundation 205, and all of our partners for coming alongside us. And to my dynamic Board of Education, thank you for your leadership, for your courage, for your high expectations. I did say that. The state of Elmhurst District 205, ladies and gentlemen, is strong. It's united, and it's moving forward together. The journey continues. The future is bright. Please enjoy this video. And I truly believe this video captures the joy, the growth, and the community. Once this video has concluded, you can scan the QR code or pick up a survey that's right there on the table. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us at this State of the District.